Hello, and welcome to this live event. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And if you're watching the replay, thank you for spending time to learn about the opportunities that are available for you. Tonight, we're going to cover how you can make money online in today's digital landscape. It's going to be a value-packed half hour with some time at the end to answer any questions that you may have. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Holly, and I have been working in the online space for about 2 years now. I actually started my social selling business in September of 2020 in the midst of a pandemic, which was a time when a lot of people and businesses had to make a pivot. And one of the key reasons that I got into it was because I was literally craving connection, like so many people were at that time. In fact, in 2020 and early 2021, social selling or the direct sales business models saw a big wave of new people coming in. And there were a number of reasons for this, but which I'll cover more in depth in just a moment here. But a few big ones were that, for one, people had a lot more free time. Number two is that people saw the value in a remote, flexible work environment. And I feel like that is still a big one now. Now that people have had a taste of it, they're not ready to go back to the way things were. Number three would be connection. Obviously, that was one of my main reasons. And then people were also looking for better pay and growth opportunities. So first of all, the first thing that we're going to cover is social selling. So what is that? Social selling is basically network marketing rebranded. And what that is it's word of mouth. You do this in your day-to-day, whether you realize it or not, and whether you get paid for it or not. So every time that you recommend a restaurant, share a recipe, give a book recommendation, your favorite coffee order, or share where you got your leggings. Literally, you sell to your own personal network all the time. The people that know you, trust you, and value your opinion are bought in and sold on what you are about. And so it comes naturally when it's not about making money, right? What if I told you that it actually works the very same way? So when you're actually more focused on the value add to someone's life rather than the personal gain, you actually end up gaining more. When you believe in something that it feels natural and good to share it with someone else. It's easy to talk about when you actually love it and stand behind something. So that's why I think it is so important. Like I really don't believe that you can sell something that you don't believe in effectively. And then the next point is recession proof. So statistically, the direct sales industry has grown in times of economic decline. So why is that? Well, it's not cylindrical with the typical traditional retail businesses. And so you have more people looking into ways to supplement their income to close the income gap due to the rising prices, layoffs, and lost wages that wouldn't normally be looking at something like this. So you have the eyes of people that might not have ever given this a glance. And so the key here really is to learn how to communicate and sell to those people who are career driven, practical, and ambitious. And it's different. Like the network marketing trend of, selling the hype or like just, we've all seen it. Like the pictures of like living this lavish, luxurious lifestyle, like posting on like working from like resorts and the beach and like the Louis Vuitton bag. We've all seen that. Okay. Well, that doesn't really work for this type of person that's going to be looking at this because the narrative like of the minimal work for maximum gain falls flat on someone like in a management of like who's in management of a retail chain or someone coming from the corporate world. And honestly, if you sell that narrative, that's what you get. So it is it's necessary to be upfront and honest that this is a job and people expect to work when they have a job. So it's easy to get in your head and think that nobody wants to work hard at something like this. But the truth of the matter is that you can't devalue what it means for someone to actually make an extra $100 to $300 a month. Like, life-changing income is completely objective. Like, you don't know what could change someone's life, honestly. Like, that extra $200 a month, that could be making up the gap in their childcare. Like, that could be huge. That could be like the difference between like defaulting on their mortgage payment or not. And like, you really can't devalue that. So instead of over promising and under delivering, you need to flip that on its head and under promise and over deliver. People are still buying. However, they're more conscientious with their buying power. So they still have the same needs and wants and desires, but with rising prices, people put more thought into where their hard-earned dollar is spent. So people like, and they also want to buy the experience. So people want to have a good experience. And this is where the direct sales industry actually has a leg up on the competition, because larger retail chains can't necessarily have, sometimes they don't have the capacity to care for their customers in the way that like a small independent rep can. Like, yes, they can send like an automatic email like, rate your last transaction, or please give a review of the last product you bought. Like, I'm thinking of like Amazon, like every single time when I haven't even like used it yet. But but it's not the same as like someone actually texting you and saying like, hey, how's it going? Like, is this helping your solve your problem? Like, it's just like an extra level of personal care and appreciation that you just don't get with a big corporation. And that's what can make you stand out. So it's a customized experience. And so let's bring this to the next. The first opportunity really is what I believe is the Monat brand partnership. I personally believe that this is the best direct sales opportunity and company to partner with. And the reason why is because what we have are consumable products, hair care, skincare, wellness, and it doesn't require any behavior change. So our like foundational products include shampoo, conditioner. Like, people are always washing their hair. At least I hope so. So they're washing their hair, they're washing their face, they're washing their body. You're not asking them to do anything outside of what they would normally do. You're just having them swap out their product for one that has maybe cleaner ingredients and works. So the products also last an extremely long time. So while the initial upfront cost tends to be a little bit higher, over the life and use, it is very comparable. So let's go into the next one. So who is Monat and what sets us apart? Well, I already kind of touched on the products, but they are naturally based, scientifically backed. And in 2020, they grew by 400 million, one of two companies to do so within the hair care, skincare, and wellness space. And their goal is to be the #1 anti-aging company in the world. So also the pay is quite different. I don't know how to mute people. So we get paid every single Friday and also on the 15th of the month. So that's huge, because a lot of companies are structured in the direct selling space where you get paid like one monthly check. So that can be kind of an adjustment if you're going from like weekly or bi-weekly pay to, once a month. That's an adjustment to stretch that out. But this way is you get paid on what the work you did the week prior, like any of your direct commissions or from direct sales that you personally made, you get paid the next Friday. There's an accelerated earning program that will start the month that you enroll, and it will continue the 2 consecutive months after your enrollment month. And so the idea is that you can actually earn double the bonuses, and they're stackable basically. So it's like through the whole lifetime of like the Smart Start period is what it's called. Cumulative. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. So you can make this literally what you need it to be. If you want to make $100 a month, great. If you want to make $500 a month, great. The company is almost 7 years old, and within that time frame, there are over 62 millionaires in the company. So it is definitely, there are definitely people out there making a lot of money. And what makes us different is that there's no requirements, literally none. No quotas, no monthly purchases, no inventory, no purchase to get paid, nothing. Your business, your rules, use it as you wish. We basically operate with attraction marketing and using tasteful business practices. And so what do we do? Well, network marketing, but like I said before, rebranded social selling. So we network, we market, and we do it in a way that feels good. Doing business online is literally the now. It used to be the future, but it's now. We talk about products that we love with the people around us and literally show people how to do the same exact thing. And that's the beauty of this, because you can do so many things with this, like as far as like building online income. But like the part that makes me the most excited is the fact that like whatever I learn how to do, I can literally pass that on to somebody within my organization and downline by them coming in and joining the business, and I will literally hand them everything that I've learned along the way. So it's like you're not doing it by yourself. You have the ability to pass on the knowledge that you know and like literally help bring somebody up to change their circumstances and their life. And I don't know, that's the part that lights my heart up. So how do we do it? So we have the ability to work online or in person. You get to decide what it looks like for you. When you join this team, we help you create your sustainable business plan, but literally you set your own schedule. You decide how much time you want to put into it, and we help you learn how to leverage that time and be intentional with it. So some of the ways that you can work this business is social media and attraction marketing. Social media, like people have their opinions about working on social media, but to be honest, like that is the most effective way to reach the masses. You can definitely do in-person events and network with your local community. That is absolute, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to go, like if you want to scale further, then social media just makes that so much more accessible. And as far as in-person events go, like make it a fun event, like throw one that you would actually want to go to. Gone are the days of sitting in living rooms getting a presentation, like watching this like really cringy video. That is done. No more of that. Like if you want to have a girls' night and like order pizzas and drink wine and sample shampoo, have a wash party, awesome. If you want to meet up at a restaurant or if you want to meet up for happy hour, it like literally anything goes. And that's what I love, is that you can just throw the event that you want to go to. And then connecting with people, like you just focus on helping people, being a human first, making real genuine connections. Something like when I first started this, I was like, I told my sponsor, I was like, I am not making a list of 100 people and I'm not contacting them. Absolutely not. Not talking to anybody. But but honestly, like we don't do that. Like you don't make your list and then pitch, like just cold pitch everybody. No. You can make your list, but it's literally just a list of people to check in on and have conversations with and build relationships with, because you can't just go out there and just pitch something to someone if you have no idea if they have a need for it. That's just not what people want nowadays. They don't want that way. They want to feel heard and seen. And so we teach you literally everything that you need to know and have the systems in place that you can utilize for your own business. And we are located in a number of countries. So we are obviously in the US, Canada, Spain, Ireland, Poland, Lithuania, United Kingdom, and Australia. And we also have plans to expand further into the Asia Pacific market. They did mention like last year at the company convention that the Asia Pacific market was definitely on the radar. So there's a good chance that they're going to launch something to do with that come September. But that's pretty huge. So you can literally build a global beauty business from your phone. And so how to get started, you literally just pick the product pack that has what you want in it. So, so these are products for your own personal use and samples that you can give out to other people. It comes with marketing materials, the website, literally everything that you need to get started. And they actually come in like these nice little binders now. I did not have that when I started, but I say pick the product pack based on what you use on the regular, because if you don't get it in your product pack from the start, you're going to buy it eventually. Like, I promise you that. Literally every single one of us have done that. And we're like, I should have got the bigger pack every time. So what's available for you? Some of the perks and benefits are 30 to 55% off the products. You get your own amazing hair and skin transformation. The personal growth is literally I can't even, like, I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago. Sales skills, leadership skills, time management skills, social media marketing, community connection. We get paid 10 different ways. You also have the ability to make money without building a team. Like, building a team is not a requirement, but you obviously can make more money if you do. You have the ability to earn free products, trips, a car bonus, and there's an uncapped income potential. So why now? I would say because the global e-commerce sales are expected to hit 5 trillion in 2022 and 6 trillion by 2024. That's a lot of zeros. It's actually 12. The way that we shop and buy products has been evolving and changing, and people want to buy from people that they know and like. Like, they want the demo, they want the tutorial. Like, how many times have you thought about buying something, but then you're like, I need to research the reviews first, or I'm going to look it up on YouTube. I want to see how somebody uses this. Like, I know I've done that like so many times. I tend to buy more of the products that somebody demonstrates first. Like, I just prefer it that way, because then I can see like how exactly to do it, how it works. Like, people want that. And that's what makes like the content creator market like such a valued space, because those YouTubers, like, they were on something years ago, and now we're catching on. So you can be on the consumer side of this, or you can be on the sales, marketing, and creator side of this and take a slice of that $5 trillion pie. But there are other ways of making money online. It is honestly the most accessible that it's ever been. And some of those other ways, which I believe are very stackable to your money business if you so choose to start. So there's the Amazon affiliate programs. There's actually two. So there is the Amazon Associates program, which is they're almost identical, except for like one is called technically the influencer program, and you get a storefront, and then the other one, you just get like your own customized links. So it's just not as like, it's not in like one sales page, but it's so easy. Like, almost anyone can sign up and get that right away. The influencer one has requirements as far as like social media goes. They'll check like your account that has the biggest following. You pick which one you want them to check, like Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, whatever it is. And they'll like look at your engagement versus your followers and your posting, all that stuff. It's a little bit more to it to get like accepted into that one. But the Amazon Associates program, literally anyone can do. So you just sign up for that. You get your own like personalized link, and you can throw your products that you like into a link generator, basically. So it codes them with your link, like identification link, encoded into it, and then you can just send it to somebody. Actually, recently I recently did this, and I was trying to send Ryan, my fiance, I was trying to send him some just links to like different cabinet hardware because I was trying to get like decide which one to do. And when I was about to send it to him, it asked me if I wanted to send it like with the commissionable link or not. So it's so easy because once it's tied to your Amazon account, if you tried to send a link to someone, it's going to ask you if you want to like get paid for it or not. And then another one is Poshmark. So that is absolutely free to start up as well. And if you have things in your closet that you don't wear anymore, you have housewares that you don't want anymore, like it's your own personalized like storefront where people can buy stuff from you. Granted, it should be in like good condition, but I have like so many dresses that I'm going to be listing on Poshmark because there's nothing wrong with them, but I'm never going to wear them again. And that's just such an easy way to sell things right out of your own closet. And I put Facebook Marketplace on here because that's pretty similar, but Poshmark is a little bit, in my opinion, better because with Facebook Marketplace, you have to have the whole like, how do we meet up and where do you get this? Like with Poshmark, you just ship it to them. It's so much easier. And then there's also ambassador and rep programs or affiliate programs, whatever you want to call it. But for so many things, so honestly, like if there's something that you use all the time and you love it, this could be your cleaning products in your house. This could be your food delivery service. This could be like almost anything. Definitely go on their website. If you're always recommending something, go on their website and see if they have an affiliate program because chances are they do. A lot of businesses are doing this because they recognize the fact that people buy from people. People buy based on recommendations that, people that they trust and know give to them. They see that. So they're like so many companies are doing that. So if there's something that you're using, a brand that you absolutely love, check out their page, like research and see if they have an affiliate program. And then blogging is another one. And me and my sister recently went through a journey on setting up our own websites and getting into blogging. We did this together at the same time, but we did it a little bit differently. And what I will say is that there is definitely a way that you can do it less expensive, but I would say with blogging, you're either going to invest time or money or both. Because you can get a very like inexpensive website. However, it might have a bit of a learning curve as far as like setting up the website. So just expect to have, if you don't have like coding experience or something like that, then, you can definitely get the hosting site for free or really inexpensively, but it might be a little clunky to start up. We both ended up switching to Squarespace, which was a little bit more expensive, but it was a lot easier to use as far as blogging goes. And then with blogging, you can embed your Amazon affiliate links. You can embed your other affiliate links. You can probably link to your Poshmark account and sell from your closet. So blogging is kind of like a way to put them all together. And there is also a website or it's an app actually for your phone. So it's called Milkshake and it's free and it's kind of like a mini website, mini blog. It doesn't have the full capabilities of like an actual website, but it's pretty close. So each of the pages on Milkshake have like a template, so you kind of have to go with like whatever templates they have to set it up, but you can add links, you can add like content like blog style, so you can write articles and you can put links on there. They might not be on the very same page or whatever, so you have to play with it, but it's free and it's a great way to get your foot in the door. If say you sign up for the Amazon affiliate programs and you need a space to house your Amazon links to the products, you could create pages on Milkshake that were specific to like the type. Say, for example, if you had kitchen, kitchen stuff for Amazon. You could have a page on Milkshake that was all kitchen links, and then you could have beauty and whatever. You get the idea. And then Pinterest, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. You can make money on these platforms. Granted, it's on a rollout case by case kind of basis. They don't roll out all of the features to all of the accounts at once. But if you're interested in making money from your social media account itself, I would recommend switching to a creator account type. It will make it public, so just have that be known. But if you're trying to make money on there, like you want more eyeballs on it, and that's basically how you make the money on there. So you would switch to like a creator type account, and it will have like as things roll out. It's hard to say when you'll get it because it's like they don't roll out all the features. I know for Instagram, especially, they don't give everything to everyone all at once. Like I'm still waiting for Reels bonuses. Those have not showed up for me, but I've heard about them and I've seen a lot of people working towards them. But they do things like that where they'll have like where you can earn bonuses for Reels going viral, and you just never know when a video that you make could go viral. So that's another thing that you can just I wouldn't necessarily rely heavily on that one. I mean, unless you're going to put a lot of time into like really getting into one of the platforms, I wouldn't try to focus on all of them at once. But I mean, but it sure would be nice. And if you're doing all of the other things, then like you're gonna be on Instagram or Facebook or Pinterest, TikTok, whatever it's your flavor. You're gonna be on one of them anyways, promoting your other links. So might as well switch to a creator account and bundle that together. So all of those are available for you. What I will say though is that I would not know half of this. I wouldn't know any of like about any of these things if it weren't for starting my social selling business with money. This opened up the doors into a whole other world of marketing and the online space that I just never would have I never would have looked into it. I didn't have a need. I come from banking, back office banking too, so it's not even like I talk to people much. So it was just really it's opened a lot of doors, and honestly, like I don't know like where else can you go and for only $150 learn everything that you need to know about communication, sales, marketing, social media, content creation, promoting yourself, and like personal branding. Like people literally pay thousands of dollars to learn all these things separately, and you can get all of that in one for $150 to $200 to get started. And not only that, but you can also build a very profitable business along the way. So I'm not going to upgrade my Zoom. I'm going to open it up. We have 10 minutes left, so I'm going to leave time for questions. I see some things in the chat, so let's go ahead and look in here. No problem, guys. Oh, yes, yes. So WordPress. You can have a WordPress account, and it's free, or WordPress.org is free for the blog, but from what we were finding is that it is a little tricky to set up. But if anyone has any questions, just go ahead and drop them in the chat. And if not, then I'll not keep you. But thank you so much for spending this time with me, listening to me babble on about all the different ways that you can make money. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you were able to get some takeaways from this and, kind of decide where you want to go from here. If you want to leverage the different things that you might already be doing, like especially the affiliate links, Amazon Associates, I would say really like it's absolutely free to sign up for that. And I didn't even know about this until, not too long ago, a couple of months ago. So I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't. But yeah, I don't see any questions coming in. I don't think I have like a delay or anything. So I am going to let you guys go, and thank you. And I will send out the recording too. That way you have it if you want to access it again. But oh, there's one more. You're welcome. Thank you. Have a great night, guys.